other owners that have gone to market with their own furniture in the property. Let me run you through how a consult would have looked and what recommendations we would have made for you had we come on site. So we have a great family home. From the exterior, actually the block's a 603 square meter block. It's a great size, but it is only 3 bedrooms. So we need to make sure we capitalize on what we can when we're styling this one to come to market. I guess the other part is we have a home that looks like it's incredible condition, but we have the original flooring and we have the original tiles. Now for some buyers, this can be a rewarding challenge and it can be something that people love. For other buyers, you're getting something that has incredible, great, sturdy bones, and it's obviously in very well loved condition, so it's going to be a great family home. For the other third of buyers, we are going to polarize them. This is going to be too difficult, too hard basket, and it's not going to be something they see the value in as high as the other 2/3 of buyers. So to appeal to all buyers, we need to try and modernize this without overdoing it. We obviously don't want to dress the home up too much. We need to present it for what it is, but there is ways that we can get around that. Now, when I'm looking at the living room, you can see the flooring, in particular in the dining. We have a formal dining, and then obviously the entry. Now the bathrooms, they're a little bit more tricky. There's not an overwhelming amount that we can do in the bathrooms. Had I gone through for a consultation on this one, my recommendation would have been to remove the window coverings, because that really is bringing the attention of the 90s back into that bathroom. We could go with something a sheer, we could go with a roller blind, something inexpensive as far as an upgrade goes. Alternatively, we have the frosting on the windows, so we can go with no window coverings. That is not a negative for a buyer. Now, otherwise we go for all white in that bathroom. Everything is white. We make it be as soft as we can. So the floor plan is quite straight. Like, this is a traditional layout for this style of home. 3 bedrooms up top, and you got your living space downstairs. A house with 2 dining spaces and 1 living room is not going to bring us as much value as a home that has 2 living spaces, 3 bedrooms and 1 dining. So we need to change the use of that. This floor plan needs to make sense to buyers, because if we're going to write it here on paper, most buyers are not going to see the potential. Some buyers can, but the reason we have a business is because most buyers can't. The biggest change, my recommendation, is to change that back dining into a family living space. Obviously, we've got those tiles there. We need beautiful big rugs. We need furniture that is lower to the ground. We don't want to glow with glass top furniture in this home. It has a great amount of light. We want to go with some beautiful timber pieces, solid pieces that are really going to help to distract from the tiles and from that original nature of the home. Bringing the eye up, having a look and see. Now, if the budget extends to it, I would also recommend updating to sheers downstairs instead of the curtains that we have, those downstairs living spaces. Again, it's bringing a little bit of the 90s through, but that's not the deal breaker here. I think the biggest thing and the best results that these buyers can do to bring a better offer through the door is to go with 2 living areas instead of 2 dining.